All right, great. Coffee is here. Mic is unmuted. Computer is running intensively. Let's do this. Yeah, I wasn't necessarily planning on streaming today, but there's a new Kilohearts plugin, and that's a really good reason to stream. And actually, I wanted to do this kind of stream, like just crafting complex presets for Multipass, and just the release of the new plugin just gave me the perfect excuse to do it. Hey, LA Winter, what's up? A lot. How are you doing? Doing very good here. And that you threw me off script. Like, oh, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hopefully you're doing good. Yeah, some good news today. That's really cool, and that's not like that's not a premium plugin like Convolver, but oh yeah, thanks. I had another one, but and even like cooler. It was like it's like just the logo, and on the back it's um it was synthesis from A to Z or something like this. But really sad story, and maybe the guys at Kilohearts won't be proud, but I was just in vacation in a Airbnb, and I forgot the shirt there. So somebody has a Kilohearts t-shirt, but probably don't know what this is about. But the utility stuff is much more useful to me in the Kilohearts ecosystem. Yeah, but the crazy thing is, and I'm gonna keep nailing that concept, like until I don't know, just forever. But when the Kilohearts ecosystem and Dash, I'm sure we're both amazed by the same stuff, and it. But it's like whenever something new is included, it's not just like one thing new. It's like that new thing plus the million of linked possibilities with all the rest of the ecosystem, which is that's why it's so exciting. Yeah, because you can always make the complex stuff using indeed, yeah, exactly. I got the black and white shirt from Man this year. Oh, didn't even know there was a black and white shirt. Hey Andrea, what's up? Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. But I wanna explain what this is about. So at first, it's a whole new adventure with the other stuff. Yeah, it's like let's rediscover the ecosystem with this new thing. This is really cool. Of course, there was already like the with the stereo we could do what a new group. Yeah, we could do where was the stereo? Okay, we could do the whole mid and side thing, but it opens up like all the in between the concept of mid and side. I love that they added this snap. Yeah, me too. It's gonna be fun, and of course we're not just gonna do like I'm gonna use the channel mixer, but I'm gonna craft some more stuff with it. Like I want to just try really get some complex stuff happening. Mostly spatialization in the sense like complex reverbs and stuff. We'll see. I also want to try I also want to try some like heavy filtering with some movement also. Um so I love that they added this. I got the devs for a while. I got to the devs for a while. They talked about making a send and receive snapping, which is really I really hope they actually make soon. So they are making a send and receive. So what would it be? A send and receive snapping? Uh, I'm I'm not sure what it is, but like in all the possible outcome it could be, I'm excited for everything. So, but tell me. Uh, okay, let's get well. So first, I wanted to I have a demonstration on basically what the plugin does. So for for everybody who could like who will join the stream, they could watch this specific moment where there's the demonstration. But and what I like, I'm just gonna pop it. I'm gonna get an individual one. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do actually. So I'm gonna unengage multipass. I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. It's fairly new in my system too, so I think I will just need to scan for because it's in the Kilohearts host now, but I wanted to have it standalone because I can really make it bigger for everyone to see. So it's gonna be Kilohearts channel mixer, and then boom. So yeah, and I like again that's something that is consistent with the Kilohearts plugins. Is it's easy to see. Yeah, the visuals, they kind of explain you already. You can really keep track of what's going on. So basically, you have a that it's a left. Actually, I just realized. I just want to make sure because I have another skin. I want to really make sure about my my claims. But yeah, just let me verify that. So Kilohearts, yeah, because my colors are not inverted, but just want to make sure because I want this moment to be like a somebody the people so they can refer to that as a yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's what it is. So actually, the white arrow is the good arrow. So basically, you have this all the way to the left. It's the amount of the left channel, and all the way to the right is the amount of the right channel. So that's pretty easy concept to understand. But what's really cool, and by the way, is that there's the amplitude, and if you go on, if you go in negative values, there's a phase and inversion going on, and this is actually the right channel, and it's gonna send it to the left channel. Right now it's at 0, so there's nothing happening. But and on the other side you have the opposite, so you also have the left routing sent to the right channel. Okay, so I have an example here where it just shows what's happening. I'm gonna check out the chat after that, but so basically if I bypass this, I'm gonna show what I have. I have this is like not a common example, but there's like the kick is centered, and these are loops from Techno Seekers from House of Loops. There's the clap, I think, is panned to the left. There's some elements to alt right, like sorry, hard left, and there are some hard right elements. And let's start by hearing that, and then after this we're gonna start dialing up the plugin. So yeah, you can hear there's I think the clap is hard left, and the drums are full right, which is something you wouldn't do in a track, but if you're trying to demonstrate channel mixer, that's the stuff you do. So yeah, that just opens up like this, and we're gonna make this thing pop out. And for example, in terms of like to understand the left and right signal being sent, let's get, for example, mono from left. Basically, there's no more right channel. It's like the left channel has been copied. Now it's like the whole left channel has taken over the everything, because again, this left to right is being, the left is being sent to the right, as well as being left to the left. And then mono from right, you'll hear that will have a different result. And now we don't have the clap anymore, but then we have drums appeared because the right is being copied to, well, it's not being copied in the sense that like it's just routing, it's just this thing. It's like we unplug the wires and everything now it's been sent all the way. But these are like and I'm gonna show you also the mid and side. uh so these are like the hard settings in a sense that these are when everything is all the way, but there's also now all the in between that I'm gonna explore later with some filtering probably. Just gonna check the chat. Would you? It would let you send the signal anywhere you put the send, snap in, and receive it. Anywhere you put it, receive, snap. Okay, so like almost like portals, like almost like you know portals. Like you have the end of a portal, and then you could teleport this signal somewhere else. Was it like this, or you mean, or it could be like inside also the DAW in if I understand correctly. So I'd love that. It would be a bit crazy for feedback for not so experimented patchers, I suspect. Yeah, there would be some stuff to work out. Also, so it's like a ongoing project. It's crazy. When they first announced that it wasn't the okay, yeah, I really need to go check out. I think I'm not in the beta group, if I, or maybe I am, and I'm not just like tuned in enough. I don't remember, but I had access to the beta. But I don't think I think I have more ranks to climb. It worked outside the oath, then that would be, oh yeah, it's yeah, would be great, game changer for sure. But there's one thing though. There's one thing. I think Andrea is a FL Studio user, and sometimes what is funny is like that you can do this, or you could do this already, and a lot of the stuff that the Kilohearts plugin does inside FL Studio, but it's just the possibilities are there like inside Patcher, but the possibilities are there, but it's like so not user friendly that you really need to understand beforehand what you want to do. And I just gonna show you, for example, I have so it's, what was it called? I did for a student. No. Yes. Crap. It's sorry. Yeah, I got oh man, I can't find it. Cyclone saturation machine. No, it was some sort of granulizer. Maybe my naming is not right. Anyway, so yeah, there's this patcher, and you can add a plugin. So let's say yeah, there's actually Fruity Stereo and Answer. No, that's not it. Yeah. No, it's a Fruity. It's the other stereo one. Fruity Stereo Shaper. Yeah, that's it. So that's basically the FL Studio one. Just want. Yeah, sorry, got a student writing to me. Yeah, so that's basically the version of FL Studio, and but it's like I said, the routing is so complex that you really need to know what you're doing on purpose, and you can do some crazy stuff. But the thing with Kilohearts is like it's so like visually good, and also whenever inside the host everything is like so made easy. Even I don't know if you guys know about the I learned like this week about the resampling stuff, you know, about the that oversampling, not the resampling, but there's like internal oversampling, and it's really crazy. It's like automatically adjusted. Anyway, feel like I'm losing track here, but let's just all right, so sorry, I had to take that. So yeah, let's start creating some presets, because that's what I'm here for. And actually, everything will be demonstrated while creating the presets anyway. So let's get face plant. Oh, I already have it here. And I want to start with the pluck. And then I'm gonna start inducing some weird stereo thing. All right, just like a super thin pluck. That's gonna be the basis of it. And then let's get like a multipass here, and we're gonna start first. There's something I want to try. Let's get a reverb here on the pre-channel, and then let's filter this, and we're gonna get a channel mixer, and let's just experiment with motion post reverb. So let's start with this. And I'm gonna get myself like just a simple MIDI, so I don't have to hit the note every time on the keyboard. And let's start working on the mid channel. I'm gonna get user. I'm gonna get just some filtering on the mid channel. Something, yeah, something like this. Guys, pick. Yeah, okay, something harsh. That's quite harsh. Maybe a bit too harsh. Slow pass. Okay, something like this, and then let's go with this being mid only, maybe. And you can phase cancel with this, right? That's a one. Yeah, you can. Yeah, that has it now. Okay, let just actually, I need I'm gonna get that, but I need a Snap Heap before that, because I wanna. And then this is, yeah, that's all going to go inside Snap Heap. Okay, yeah, I need to go. Oh my, it's like I said before, the basic stuff is often the best. Yeah, indeed. So just okay, sorry, I'm focusing here on reading stuff on the chat. Okay, so I have my Snap Heap here, and I'm gonna get the mid channel here, and then this is going to be the side channel. We're going to start basic, and then we can induce more complexity stuff. And then let's get what we had. So that slice EQ here. Oh, I need to, yeah, that makes more sense now. That was like, I was like, this doesn't sound right. Okay, great. But so now I don't see any signal on the mid. So that's, can I fix that? I'm gonna do some. Okay, there is. Not enough to me. Not enough to make something. Okay, let's change something on the source now. I really want to spread things up because yeah, I really want to spread things up. Or maybe what I'm actually going to do. Hopefully, I'm not going too fast and everybody's following. If you stop me, if I, because when I'm like tunnel visioning my stuff, I you know. So let me know. Everybody has questions, but I'm gonna get a Convolver here. So there's gonna be like, there's pre-reverb, pre-everything here. But I'm gonna get some convolving also on the side. And but medium reverb. Okay. I still feel you do you, bro. Yeah, I just wanna, I don't wanna zone out zone everybody out. Gain. So I want more side. Hopefully I won't throw everything off balance. We'll see. We'll see that after. Okay. I'm just confused about. Maybe it's I don't see the. There's like, I don't know if you guys see. There's no incoming signal in the slice EQ. Why is that? But there is like obviously it's going through, but there's the spectrum is not. It's not. Oh no, why? Okay, and I want. Am I crazy? Like there's visual feedback here, but no visual feedback here. And let's, if I get a stereo, yeah, it's like very intense, and I think everything is fine. Okay, so now we have that set up. Can I rename this for? No, I can't. Okay, and now we have the filtering. I want to put movement now. And what is also cool to have this split is that you can bug maybe, or I think that channel mixer is phase canceling. You think? Let's see. So this is okay. Yeah, but now it was canceling at first, but now it's this is parallel. You know, I think this is canceling, and this is not, but I might be wrong. Okay, first I'm gonna put the modulators, and then we're gonna test it on different sources. I wanna test this on something heavier. Are all the channels parallel? Not just it. Do they all need to be parallel? No, it's just the first. Should they be all parallel? You can. Your cam was covering the switch. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So this is yeah, this is what it looks like. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see the cam kind of. I'm gonna reduce it so cam won't affect too much. Yeah, that's a good habit to check that. Okay, so now there's movement. And I want to put movement here also, but I think it's just unipolar. Yeah, the colors are cool, but can be confusing. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so I have this, which is nice. I think it's going to be like some sort of base for everything. There's audio going in. Yeah. Okay, let's try that on. Let's lower that. Maybe it's the convolution. Yeah, that's possible. Let's say without the convolution. No, but like before convolution, there's still this, you know. Yeah, we're still on this, right? Trying to. I've experienced that before. Left, right, mid side. But it's mysterious. But like you can hear it filtering. That's the thing. Well, honestly, I'm kind of confused now. I like I it sounds interesting, but I cannot mathematically process what's going on because it doesn't. It's not the same. There was showing now. There's only showing inside, but no showing here. I just don't see. Yeah, on like this one, but it's filtering obviously. I wanted to swap the source. Let's get a good old. Let's get a good old. Like analog source type. Yeah. Yeah, it is weird. It's weird. All right, now I remove the reverb and I'm gonna apply some unison here. Let's get some distortion going on. And I'm also not just gonna stick on that mid channel now. I'm gonna put same stuff on like everywhere. Okay, now it sounds more chunky. This also sounds more lively. That's like something I often do. Okay, let's get some distortion going on. All right, that's gonna be like the. I'm gonna save this one. It's cool. And but I wanted to. I'm gonna explore with motion, but not inside in Multipass because that gets kind of deep. Um, I like to start on saw wave tables type because then you can just take this and use it on more complex stuff. Yeah, Storm is gonna be channel mixer 1. And let's just, before I start working on something else, I want to just cycle through different sources and listen to how it sounds. Okay, actually, if I continue with this one, there's like the multipass preset that has been saved, and I want to. That's cool. Like the filtering it's nice with this with the delay is cool. Actually, I'm gonna work with blocks. You know, there's gonna be this block, and then I'm gonna grab another instance. I wanna snap. Okay, let's just get channel mixer here, and I want to experience with just trying to get the right fit. Yeah, okay, this one's going to be delay. So I want to have first some delay happening and then play with the phase. Okay, so this one is actually really cool because, you know, in sometimes, well, if you don't do anything on the delays inside inside the multipass, the Kilohearts ecosystem, well, multipass is one of them, but if you don't do anything, they can be quite static, but they're not, you know, this little box here, this little delay box is not meant, it's just meant to do the delay, you know, it's not meant to be like a whole um like a whole delay plugin, so you kind of have to make your own motion into it. And that's what I like. But at the very beginning of my journey inside the Kilohearts ecosystem, I did not understand that. Now I understand, and just that little box. Okay, well, I call them boxes because it's Snap Heap, but whenever I'm building a preset, I'm saving this, and storm for Snap Heap. That's like that's channel rack delay 1. So just this little guy here, by having that sample and hold going on the this is the right to left and the left to right, there's some nice action going on. So sometimes, like, in order to build something complex inside the Kilohearts ecosystem, is that sometimes it's not just like one multipass in one instance of multipass. It's sometimes the addition of these little boxes that you maybe have made beforehand. But like, yeah, this one is actually really cool. And so I could also, okay, so if I bypass this one, now since this one is made, what I can do is go here and get that Snap Heap and load it here. But what's going to be the difference is that if this is the multipass, so we're back in multipass mode, right? So we have these lanes. So instead of affecting the whole spectrum, now we're going to have this random delay, but it's going to be just on the mid channel. And if we have it on the top channel, it's going to be completely, they're going to be autonomous from one another. And that's nice. And channel rack, channel mixer. Oh, I said channel rack delay. Anyway, those are my saved preset. I'm gonna rename it after. So yeah, and if I copy these, what is happening is that here they have their own random, but I just want to see if you guys see correctly. Yeah, you kind of see. I'll keep that in mind. But yeah, so this one has its own random, and the top channel has its own randomization in terms of delay. What would be left to do is actually change also the delay amount and maybe put some gating in there. Yeah, we're gonna put some gating in there. Yeah. But let's try. Let's check this one how it sounds. There's I don't know if you hear the difference between what we had at first and what we have now. What we have now is there's an even more random feeling. It's hard to explain, but it just feels even more rich in terms of spatial alterations. I don't know if you guys follow me on this. So that's actually really, really cool. And that's one thing I would say to remember. If you can, actually, I have a video on that coming. I have a video where I explain that concept, and it's going to be, much more, not explained on the fly, but it's going to be explained more precisely. And I'm going to put one there. But I would strongly suggest that you do these little boxes, these little Snap Heap, like simple, almost like, it's not utility, but like basic creative Snap Heap, and then you can construct a whole ecosystem that becomes a preset. There's one thing I want to do, and it's delay wise. Okay, so in order to do that, I'm gonna fold this and delete this, and I'm gonna go back to this one, because the thing is that whenever I copy one, it's gonna copy all the automations and stuff. I want to sequence the delay, and I'm gonna do it like individually. I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna sequence the delay. It's not gonna be triggered always. This is not like directly a link to the channel mixer, but that's a like a chain reaction, and it starts with this one. So all right, let's sequence that delay. Just so you remember, that's I'm gonna bypass that whole preset here. This is what we have before that. There would be a bit of gain compensation to do at the end post multipass, but so far I'm starting to like it a lot. And so there's this sequence here, and what I would tend to do is actually not sequence that inside a preset, but rather create a macro. So that's delay size. So I want manual control over that. Okay. Now, remember when I just deleted these twos, because now if we're gonna do the same thing. Now again, these become autonomous, but they have the exact same sequence. So that should be really cool. And also now we have control over the delay size. We're gonna check that after that. That's quite cool. That's quite cool. And yeah, so, wow, I'm having a lot of fun right now. So that's gonna be 2. I want to preserve that for sure. Kind of took a little moment to get the ball rolling, but now it's really cool. So since we have all these, so there's like a lot of stuff. It's a nice rabbit hole. But if I can say about this, I really want that to be like this. It's gonna the volume is going full on, and I voluntarily put a lot of feedback for the delay, so it's like it goes really, it's almost like dragging for a moment. And if we put I'm just gonna put the metronome so we can hear what it does in terms of rhythm. Really nice, really nice. All right. So the last thing I wanted to do maybe for this preset is put again a random here, but on the delay size. And what's nice also is that I can, not everything needs to be on fourth, you know, that fourth 16. Now there's like 6/16, which is different. And again, well, two possible outcome here. I could just link all this to that one random here, and but and that is going to give us some result that everything will kind of sound the same in terms of delay modulation. But again, not so much, because I went here and this specific one I did change some stuff. But we're going to have more of a unified feeling when it's going to come to the channel, sorry, the delay size. But honestly, I prefer to put random on everything. But let's check this one here. Oh yeah, I was muted. But anyway, what I was saying is, that because I got a group here, a new group, and this, instead of like I was saying, instead of having just one random that is linked to all these, is gonna have a more unified feel. But I have a new group here, and because they're in a group, okay, I'm just gonna put them in a group. But since there will be in a group, they are easier to bypass. So I can really compare having, you know, all these having individual random modulators versus having everything being modulated at the same rate by the same modulator. Hmm. Actually, I kind of prefer having them being modulated by all this one. I like the unified feel of this one. Sometimes random is cool, but there needs to be organization in chaos. Okay. Uh, nice. I end up. I love how it turned out. Another one I want to try. Okay. So I'm starting to get the hang of it. So remember, like, what we did is, uh, we started with the delay here. Just gonna, it's bypass, but we started with that delay and then some automation on the channel mixer. I want to try this concept on with a lot of different sauces. So I'm gonna get a Snap Heap, and even then, what, you know, once you're started, you can just load your sort of template here, channel rack delay. And then, so I'm gonna have my you know, the channel mixer modulations are already there, and I can just put a convolver, let's say here. I'm gonna get some storm impulse responses here. Okay, this one's actually cool. I want to put I'm gonna put a no TT right after, just so it really beefs up the sound. I like the movement. Now let's now I think now it's time to change the source. I want to see what this does on something more sustained. And I'm gonna go on yeah, I'm actually going to get the sampler for this, and that's going to be the last thing I'm gonna check for today, because after that I need to go with a student. I have an appointment in a couple of minutes, but process micro freak sampling. Let's dark voices. Let's try with reverb. So yeah, the idea is to get something that is an alteration to the spatial alteration, and then run this into the channel mixer. Gonna check with the reverb before checking out. Yeah, so far I find it's a way I prefer of, instead of just doing a hard pan or hard pan to the right, hard pan to the right, hard pan to the left. It's a bit more of a complex way of doing things, and a bit of a smoother way. You feel like you feel like there's something going on, and we haven't not we didn't touch these. We could have also sequenced these, but I think a random modulator is always a good way to check that out. All right, so like I said, I have an appointment with a student, and was kind of some kind of a surprise stream today, but I wanted to do this. Took a little bit of time to really kick the creatively kick things off, but I'm really happy with what I have so far. So really, the key point, if I can say about the stream, is that there's a lot of cool stuff, but that was really nice. To have some spatial alterations, whether it's gonna be reverb, delay, or convolver. You have that, and then you can run this through the channel mixer, and you're going with that, that pan modulation and spatial modulation. So yeah, to really induce something before, like pre channel mixer, it's nice. Yeah, hopefully you guys loved it, and I recommend that you experiment with channel mixer. It's really cool, and like Dash said in the stream, sometimes, well, most of the time in the Kilohearts ecosystem, the small things, they can have great results. So thanks to you for tuning in. Stay tuned on the channel. There's more videos coming up about that stuff and about Faceplant. Gonna see you in another stream. Have fun producing. See ya.